What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, episode 11, Rebuilding the Miami Dolphins. I tell you what, guys, I am having, despite all of the complaining in these last few videos, I am having a lot of fun recording this rebuild, getting it out to you guys. And I will own up to the fact that in what was a really exciting season, I probably was the reason we missed the playoffs. Some really bad performances, so I'm going to get better this next season. But it was still an exciting year. We got some young players here playing at a really high level that I think are going to be big contributors to a potential Super Bowl run in these next two seasons. Guys, we will talk about here as we enter this third offseason here. But first, please, guys, hit that like button. There's about 3,000 to 4,000 of you that hold true to these rebuilds into the fourth and fifth season. My goal is to get 1,000 likes on this video. If there are 3,500 of you guys watching this, you must be enjoying these, listening to me run on about these Miami Dolphins. So please hit that like button. It's the easiest way to support that channel. I want to hit 1,000 likes on this video. So let's start off talking about Kyler Murray before we advance to the offseason here. He is our hero, and the key to every hero's story is adversity, and he had it this year. 20 interceptions. He had some real bad games, including that last game of the year was not a good game for him. He did try to rally in the end, but really struggled early on. But he's going to end up in the top 5 to 10 in terms of passing yards, as we'll take a look here. 30 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. He really is not far away from being a legitimate MVP player and a superstar player for these Miami Dolphins. So let's go ahead and advance now to Week 17. We will not be making the playoffs after a 7-9 season, but we have continued to improve from year to year, and I think next year playoffs are certainly not out of the question. So yearly awards for us. Defensive Player of the Year, we come up just short. Mack Wilson out of Alabama is going to take that from Jerome Baker, so that is a shame, but Baker did have a great season. DeAndre Swift is going to fall short to Tua Tagovailoa, who had a fantastic season for the Patriots. We saw what he could do against us with that huge third down conversion to seal the win for them. Best quarterback, we are 10th on here. That's actually a bit surprising. I figured we'd be a little higher there. Must be the interceptions. Running back, pretty far down there, but DeAndre Swift had his moments. I'm expecting a better season next year. Best wide receiver, nobody for us. Best D-line, Bud Dupree was a huge signing for us. Really surprising. I think he's going to catch the franchise tag, see if he can repeat that next year, but a great year for him. We do get best linebacker for Jerome Baker, so that's nice. Bobby McCain in the running for best defensive back, and we are going to transition. Greg Zuerlein winning best kicker. We are going to transition Minkah Fitzpatrick over to safety after that performance in Week 17. Really think he could thrive there. So as always, we're going to go through the roster, see who kind of got robbed of development traits, maybe who lost, who gained. So Kyler's going to keep that star dev. I think that is justified. Let's see. DeAndre Swift. I don't think rookies really lose anything. How about our dude, Henry Ruggs, who balled out this year? He gets no XP and no dev boost after the season he had as a 68 overall. This is when Madden franchise mode gets painful. You have a 68 overall rookie. He has a fantastic season, exceeds all expectations, and the game gyps him. He gets no XP, no dev boost. It really is frustrating. I mean, the guy was at the top of the league for receptions. It's not that he was like an all-pro player, but as a 68 overall, you would expect to get a little bit of love from the game. So we're going to do a little bit for Ruggs here. We're going to give him quick dev, and I'm going to give him at least a boost where he's a 72 overall. I think that is more than fair for the season he had. An awareness boost coming up from that 61 awareness. Maybe some route running here and there, and a release. And let's see, what are his catch ratings? Where's catching? Just how about one catch for each of these? I think that is more than fair for the season he had. This is something we do in our TFGO league, is a player review, where if you feel a player like Ruggs kind of got gypped, you can go in and we'll review him and give him the boost he might have earned. So Albert Wilson's going to go down to normal development. I don't think that's fair. He He was the best wide receiver in the NFL last year and had 800 yards, 6 touchdowns this year. He should at least remain quick, in my opinion. We just might bring him back. Adam Thielen went down to normal. He really has dropped off in this, not living up to his hype. Oh boy, Mike Gesicki goes up to superstar development. Wow, he makes the Pro Bowl. He's still 73 overall though, but he has been killing it for us. We're gonna go blocking. I really want him to improve as a blocker a little bit, so we're gonna use a couple of our next upgrades on him. Still though, you would think, you know, as a second-year player, third-year player, whatever, 72 overall, makes the Pro Bowl, earns superstar dev, but he's not like getting enough XP to like play like that, you know? It's pretty funny. So the offensive line should stay the same. How about these boys? Charles Harris able to keep his quick dev. With how he came on late, we might think about bringing him back. Bud Dupree goes up to quick dev, definitely warranted. He had a great season. Surprised he didn't get any upgrades, but he did play well. O'Shane Ximenez, he's going to stay at quick. We'll do this upgrade here. So we definitely have some competition at that edge rush. Godchow stays normal. Okay, how about these linebackers? Jerome Baker wins linebacker of the year, NFL interceptions leader, thanks to that one game by us. But he goes up to superstar. I think that's warranted. He has been an absolute monster in this. So he's looking like he's going to be a super leader of this defense here. Well, let's make him a captain. And I also would like to get rid of that single eye patch because I hate that. We're going to kind of swag out our dude here a little bit. Get a better face mask helmet combo there. And then the face mask, where is that? Right here? Or the eye tape rather? There. Much better. So he is that dude. How about Raekwon McMillan? He goes up to quick after leading the NFL in tackles and making the Pro Bowl. He gets a boost. He got that big contract extension, and he's going to be underpaid now for the next 5 years. And then how about at corner? Minka goes down to quick. Is that justified? I don't know, man. 3 interceptions. He had 5 the year before. He's got that high draft capital status. I don't know. He made that big play to spark the game at the end. I think he should stay star personally, and we are going to move him to strong safety. And then Xavier Howard, he actually goes up to quick. I didn't really notice him at all this year, but we'll take it. Bobby McCain goes down. He was like 5th for best defensive back, so that's pretty silly. Let's at least give him quick back, and that should be pretty fair there. So we got a few more upgrades. Henry Anderson, he's going to be on the last year of his deal, I believe. Or he might actually be a free agent. I can't remember. Wow, that was quite the upgrade. 4 block shed. Tease. Didn't really do much for us. Good upgrade, though. So let's skip ahead. For those who want to know the playoff picture, there's the AFC. There's the NFC. NFC much better than the AFC in this. I'll check who's playing in the conference championship. So the conference championship is Lions-Cowboys. The Lions have been good in this. And then the Jets, wow, representing the AFC East against the Steelers, who have just been dominant in this rebuild. I'll take Steelers-Cowboys for a bit of a classic Super Bowl matchup there. Would be cool if the Jets made it, though. Nope, Cowboys-Steelers. See the Pro Bowl rosters. Just going to scroll through. Let's see, who made it for us? Mike Gesicki, the 3rd tight end. None of our linemen. None of our defensive linemen, but there's Raekwon McMillan. Surprised that Jerome Baker didn't actually make the Pro Bowl, but McMillan did. All right. So the Super Bowl is Cowboys and Steelers. I can't remember who won it in our last season, but I know the Steelers have been good. I don't think they won the Super Bowl, but I bet they win this one. And could Big Ben retire if they win? Jeez, the Cowboys blew them out. All right, so this is a big moment for us, these re-signs. So Bud Dupree wants a 3-year deal. We got a lot of players hitting the market here. Even Eric Rowe. You know, Eric Rowe never really got a chance for us, but he only wants 1 year. I'm going to offer him this, just see what he thinks of it. That's fine. We might be able to still get him in the market. Bud Dupree, 3-year deal. I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay him that. I think I do want to franchise tag Charles Harris, though. And I don't want to lose Bud Dupree. We got so much cap space. I think we got to just let him hit the market. No, we can't do that. He was our best pass rusher. Decisions. Neither of them are going to want to do a 1-year deal. I mean, let's just offer them 1-year deals, I know they aren't going to take it, but like if we just offer Bud Dupree like $12 million for this season, let's just see if he takes it. Actually, you guys, you know what? I know I'm not doing this for other teams, but Charles Harris would have a 5th-year option. And because this game is absurdly bad, and they can't even add freaking 5th-year options to first-round picks, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just sign him for whatever he wants, and then I'm going to just edit it to what that 5th-year option would be, because we should be able to have that for a player that we don't know if we want to keep around. So we're going to franchise tag Bud Dupree, so he'll be back. And then Charles Harris, we will give him some money, and then we'll edit that to a 1-year deal. Now, I know ideally I would go through and do this for other teams, but I ain't got time for that. So we'll just give him a big deal. Jeez, you're going to test free agents? Are you moronic? God, this game sometimes. So we'll find a way to make that work. How about the rest of these guys? Spriggs, Fant. I wouldn't mind keeping Fant around. He's a decent piece. You got to have some guys on that O-line, although he did start regressing, so we'll just go 1 year. Oh, okay, good. He didn't accept it. I forget when you pan over like that, it changes it back to their original deal. Same thing for Spriggs, I guess. These guys do not want to stay in Miami. Okay, how about Albert Wilson? I'm not paying him 3 years. There's no way. Maybe I can sign him after he tests the market, but Kenyon Drake will let go. How about Eddie Vanderdoes? You want to stay around for a really cheap deal? He had a game with a sack at least. All right, we got him back at least. So we'll see what we can do about Charles Harris. I might just have to offer him a ton of money. But let's keep moving here. Maybe there'll be some free agents this year too. This would definitely be an offseason where we're looking to spend. All right, there's some guys. I mean, just Christian McCaffrey, never mind, top heavy. But like Derek Barnett, so we'll just bid a ton of money here and then fix it later. So Trent Williams available. Let's go position by position. We're going to need a backup quarterback. Trubisky hits the market after a good season. So the Jets are going after Christian McCaffrey to improve that run game. That's annoying. I'm pretty happy with DeAndre Swift. I don't think we need to spend at running back. Wide receiver. Albert Wilson's going to get that 3-year deal. Good for you, Albert. Go get your money. Go get that money. Robert Foster. I mean, why not? He's boys with Henry Ruggs, I'm assuming. They would have played together. Give you a 1-year deal. David Njoku becomes available. I think we're pretty good at tight end with Gesicki, but on the offensive line, like, we're in decent shape. That right guard, Drew Sumia, has not really developed. Trent Williams wants 2 years. Let's see, how bad has he regressed, though? Yeah, that's a lot. He is a good athlete, though. 6'5". He could play guard. I'm tempted. Jeez, the Jets are going after Derek Barnett, too. Solomon Thomas becomes available. He would be a hot commodity. I kind of like signing him to try and be a D tackle for us, huh? What do you guys think of that? He would get a pretty decent chunk, though, just being the former number 2 overall pick. But I do like this idea, because that D-line's a need for us. We'd have to kind of pay up for him, and it's a huge risk. But he's got that potential. I really got to stop panning over because it resets this crap. So 20 mil over 3 years. And then we're good at linebacker. We don't need to pay up for any of these guys. How about a corner? Ooh, Kevin King becomes available. Eric Rowe not getting any offers. Kevin King is very tempting. That lengthy corner. We need another corner now with Fitzpatrick switching to safety. We got plenty of money to make that move. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make just a massive 1-year deal to Trent Williams, $12 million. He likes that, and then no guarantee he takes that. But then I'm going to offer Kevin King a nice contract here. It'll run through he's 30, but he's still got quick dev. I think $9 million a year for him is more than fair. We know there's a good track record of Green Bay letting defensive backs leave and then them becoming superstars with guys like Micah Hyde and Casey Hayward. So hopefully we can repeat that track record. And then how about a versatile offensive weapon like Tariq Cohen here? Not going to give him a 5-year deal, but how about 3? Not sure if he's going to love that or not. Well, he's close. We can up it a little bit. So we're leading the charge there. So pretty active offseason here. Let's see what ends up happening. Again, if we sign Charles Harris, we're going to edit it to that 5th-year option. Tell me something good. Charles Harris, Solomon Thomas. Yes, we got all of them. Let's go. What a great free agent class. We'll still look in the 3rd week here. Adam Thielen gets popped with a lot of regression there. Let's see. Is he even worth keeping around? He's still got 90 speed, 90. Yeah, he's still worth keeping around. So let's see. Charles Harris, we're going to go 1 year. Jeez. It would be a $9 million contract. Fully guaranteed. So let's go ahead and move Trent Williams to right guard, making the transition inside, late career there. And then Solomon Thomas is going to play D tackle for us. And then just to kind of make things a little interesting here, we're going to do something we have in the TFGO League. You can actually gain 10 pounds with these defensive guys. So you lose one of each of these traits, you gain a strength, and then you can gain 10 pounds. So we're going to do that with him. Be more of a D tackle for us. You'll see that. New teams ask guys to reshape their bodies. So we do have Henry Anderson back for 1 more year. But I might actually start Solomon Thomas, just hope he can kind of break out. And then we'll have the same kind of situation with those edge rushers. So we're going to advance to week 3 of free agency, try and poach some good value contracts. Oh, we got Robert Foster. I forgot about that. So no one was willing to sign him, so that offer was on the table for him. So that's nice to have another receiver in the room. Let's see. Kenny Stills is still out there. I wouldn't mind bringing him back just to hang around, just like he did last year. But going to lower this signing bonus quite a bit because if we do need to cut him, we can. So Jacob Hollister for the Patriots has actually developed pretty well. We like to poach those Patriot players. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. Compete with Durham Smythe for that second tight end. He'll probably start over him. He can block. He's pretty athletic. Let's see. On the offensive line, we're good. Defensive line, we could bring Ndamukong Suh back as a role player. Sure, why not? Sua Craven's not getting any offers, so we'll try and bring him back. Vernon Hargraves. This could be an interesting 4th corner here. Guy we're familiar with in Florida here. Played down in Tampa, but probably a Florida native would be my guess. So let's see if he wants to come in on a 1-year deal. He doesn't love that. Okay, how about a little more money? It's a little better. Oh, Rashad Jones. No one wants you? He's got a little bit left in the tank. 83 speed. Why not? 1 more hoorah. Might not start, but... Ooh, Josh Jones not getting any offers. I like that. But not for 3 years. Let's see if he likes a 1-year deal. A lot of prove-it situations here for this Dolphins team. And then we do need a backup quarterback. Kaiser was fine. So I'm actually hoping quite a bit that we can get those guys that we just offered, because those are all key role players that aren't going to be cap problems down the road. Josh Jones, Kaiser, Rashad Jones, and Ndamukong Suh. All right, that's a good chunk of the guys we wanted. Let's go to the draft, baby. So we're going to be picking mid-round. We'd love a wide receiver. There are plenty of wideouts in this class. So the Jags have the 1st overall pick. Got my eyes on Justin Ross, but there's other guys as well. Jalen Waddle, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rondale Moore, any of these 4. Rondale Moore is a guy whose speed paired with Kyler Murray would be real nice. So Trevor Lawrence actually goes 1st overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Good for them. And Justin Ross to the Panthers. So the 2 top players off the board. I think we're going to want to just skip ahead. The 49ers take a corner. The Saints with a linebacker. Oh, we actually pick 9th here, or 10th or whatever. Asante Samuel Jr. to the Ravens. Ooh, are we going to be able to get our get a good receiver here. Nico Collins to the Bills. We didn't really want him. All right, so we are going to have our pick at wide receiver here, assuming that's where we want to go. We could go with a young pass rusher, Xavier Thomas, but I'm kind of content actually with our pass rush right now. I feel like we have a lot of just dudes on that D-line. So we could go Jalen Waddle, 21 years old. Keep the Alabama trend going here. So we could either go there or we can go with a wide receiver who we know can just fly, really produced in college. I feel like Waddle is more consistent with the guys we already have, whereas Rondale Moore offers that high upside. But the question is, can we trade down and still have a pick of one of these guys later? You know? Another option would be a free safety or a strong safety. I actually don't hate trading down here. Let's see what kind of offers we're getting. Any first round offers? The Patriots are offering... Are you kidding me, Madden? What? Who the hell? Like, where is your draft value chart? Like, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, I'll take the last pick in the draft to move down 7 spots. What a joke. This is just terrible. I'm just gonna make the pick because I'm pissed now. I think Rondale Moore is gonna be consistent with kind of the spread offense that we like to run. I mean, that speed, you just can't coach that speed. He's like a John Ross almost. Star dev, 72 overall, but he's going to start. Him and Ruggs with Thielen in the slot. So let's go to our next pick. Maybe thinking safety here. Or we could go with the speed rusher, Jonathan Garvin out of Miami. LSU, Grant Delpit, heavy hitting safety. Definitely an option. Could go with a free safety, Antoine Winfield Jr. out of Minnesota. I might take him. Safety's been a big problem for us. He's the top free safety on the board. Represent Minnesota a little bit. Oh boy, I didn't know he had star dev. Wow. I knew he was good. I didn't think he was that good. All right, we got ourselves a free safety. Him and Minka should be nuts at safety together. Paired with Kevin King now, that secondary is going to be nice. All right, on to the next pick. We didn't have that third round pick. We gave that up. So a first round tackle falls here. Samuel Kosmi. That kind of seems like a no-brainer to me. 6'5", athletic dude, could play guard. Like, let's just do it. Oh, he's not very good. Thought it'd be better than that. Basically Connor Williams. So 5th round here. I was just kind of scrolling through. I don't really love any of these picks. I think I might actually move down. Because I don't think we're getting any starters here, and we're pretty deep. I mean, we could go with like another linebacker, but I don't know about that. Josh Ross out of Michigan, good athlete. Could maybe try to get another corner, because I don't think Vernon Hargreaves signed with us. Here's a quick young corner out of Auburn, 5th round pick. Let's go for it. 68 overall. He's athletic, whatever. And then 6th round. Ooh, this Jeff Thomas out of Miami is still there. 20 years old, deep threat. I kind of like that idea. Add some more speed there. He's fast. This offense is really predicated on speedy receivers. Spread them out, separate. Okay, 7th round. How about a center? You could go with either Iowa or Duke. Both these schools have a history of producing veteran centers. I'm going to go with this dude out of Duke. Oh, jeez. How about that? Scouting at its finest. Just take an old center out of Duke. Nice. Because I think Mitch Morse is coming towards the end of his deal, so that'll be nice to have that plug-in center. So that's the offseason. That was a great offseason. I mean, let's get to week 1 and maybe re-sign or sign some of those guys we were still trying to go after if they didn't get offers. There is a nice upgrade at fullback here on the market. Let's sign him. Kenny Stills. Why not? That's about what we were trying to sign you for. Don't know why you didn't take that deal, buddy. Our guy got signed at tight end. But Jeff Howerman, not too bad of a backup plan for that kind of veteran, versatile tight end. Let's see. On defense. Ooh, Derek Rivers. There's a Flores guy. Bring him in. Compete. D-tackle. We're good. Linebacker. Kameli Correa is an interesting piece here for Flores in this Belichick defense. Kind of a high tower type, you know, that cover linebacker who can also rush the passer. Let's get him there just to use in certain packages. And then because we kind of swung and missed on that nickel corner spot or that fourth corner, let's bring Jordan Lewis in. Still a player with some upside. And this Woolfolk, guys, looks like a good playmaker at strong safety, nickel corner that slipped through the cracks. So let's bring him in, and we're good. So you know what? Let's coast through this preseason so that when we come back, we can get right into the next season. We should be able to get through these cuts pretty quick. Hopefully avoid injury here. We actually had pretty remarkable health last year. Let's take a look at our preseason stats. I guess we probably should have signed another quarterback to compete in the preseason for realism purposes, but we knew this was going to be our two guys anyway. So Kyler, a bad preseason, but that's all right. He can shake it off. Tariq Cohen, a good preseason. He was actually our starter, but we'll fix that. Ruggs off to a good start. Rondale Moore, killing it. I actually want to give him a different number real quick. We'll go 13 for Moore. Robert Foster. These are going to be the guys right here. That's the unit. And then this is where I really am interested is the sacks. Bud Dupree, Charles Harris. We're kind of giving Charles Harris another opportunity here. We know he's still good. He came on late in the season. And Ndamukong Suh had 2 sacks. Bobby McCain. So we got 18 cuts. Let's do these upgrades first. Kyler gets 1. Awareness and throw under pressure. Jordan Lewis, slot. Oh, wow. Good upgrade for you. He's another candidate for a safety. And Henry Ruggs gets 1. Let's go. See, he only needs 5,300 XP. And then the other thing I wanted to do is tweak these sliders a bit. I think we're just going to go to 50 accuracy. Those short throws being missed, it's not very realistic. And then the pass defense reaction time, I want to lower to 30, both sides of the ball. And then pass coverage up to 70. Let's do these cuts. See ya. See ya. I guess we could practice squat them. Deuces. Cut. Deuces. Get out of here. All right, let's go by position now. So we have 11 more to do. We'll keep Josh Adams around. Plenty of wide receivers on this team now. Runyon disappointed in his brief chances. We'll put him back to the practice squad. And then A.J. Taylor, basically just a worse version of Jeff Thomas who we just took. So we'll practice squad him. We'll keep these guys around. Tight end. Wow, we got a lot of guys on roster. I forgot we have Daniel Imatorbhebhe. But I think I like Jeff Howerman better. So we'll cut him. Offensive line, we're pretty much set. We can practice squad him. Okay, a defensive line. Oh, I forgot about Bryce Huff. I want to keep this good depth at D-line around, but we can get rid of GG and probably Dalen Mack. We got a lot of pieces to move around on this D-line. I really want to play a rotation there if it was easier to do in this game. And then at corner, probably going to get rid of you, sir. Or is that who we drafted? I can't remember. Yeah, no, we're not going to get rid of him. We just drafted him. But we got all these safeties. Jalen Young, Dakota Dixon. It's time to move on from these guys. Definitely Jalen Young. We'll keep Dakota Dixon. Man, we still got some tough cuts. Rashad Jones, I'm sorry. It would have been fun, but I think we're going to cut him. Practice squad this guy. He looks good, but we still got Nawahine to develop. So we still got 2 more cuts to make. I think Jeff Thomas, Joey Magnifico. I'm actually going to cut Josh Adams because we got 3 running backs. And then, let's see. We probably don't need Dietrich Wise, DeMarcus Walker, and Derek Rivers. I think I like Dietrich Wise a little more than Rivers. So we're going to cut him. And that's the team. So on to week 1. That's going to do it for this episode. Again, guys, my goal, 1,000 likes. There's going to be about 3,000 to 4,000 of you that watch this, so there's no excuse. I know you love me. Support the channel. It'd be great. So when we come back with episode 12, we're going to get into season 4 and hopefully make these playoffs, baby. So cheers as always, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace out.